Hey everyone, it's Matthew Stensrud here, also known as Mr. S. Orff on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm excited to share with you the story You Matter by Christian Robinson. Each and every one of us matters. Our students matter. But sometimes they don't feel that way. Sometimes a whole day could go by, and our students might not realize deep inside themselves that they matter. This story is a beautiful way to remind them how much they matter. To the classroom, to one another, to their teachers, to their families, to their friends, and to the entire world. So let's go explore the story a little bit. Maybe we can even find ways to add some music and create our own songs. Let's go. You Matter by Christian Robinson. For anyone who isn't sure if they matter, you do. You Matter by Christian Robinson. The small stuff, too small to see. Can you turn your body into the smallest possible thing you could ever make? Oh, that is very small. Those who swim with the tide. And those who don't. The first to go and the last. You matter. You matter. You matter. You matter. With me. You matter. When everyone thinks you're a pest. When something is just out of reach. Can you try to reach for something up in the sky? No, it's even higher. Reach even higher. You can't quite get there. Are you reaching? Are you reaching? When everyone is too busy to help, you matter. You matter. Big and the small. First and the last. You matter. Big and the small. First and the last. You matter. Big and the small. Or even when you fall. First and the last. You matter. Big and the small. Or even when you fall. First and the last. You matter. Big and the small. Or even when you fall. First and the last. You matter. Big and the small. Or even when you fall. First and the last. You matter. I would continue, and I would love to continue the story. But since I'm making this as a video, we're not going to share the rest of the story today. Instead, I'm going to encourage you to go to a local bookstore or visit somewhere online and purchase the book for yourself to support Mr. Robinson and everyone who writes and creates beautiful books for us, rather than taking it online. Now, I wonder if we can think about how maybe we could make our own songs. Oh, take a listen to this one. Ooh, my face is in the way, so I'm just going to move my face over here. I'm Mr. S, and I like to make music. I'm Mr. S, I matter. I'm Mr. S, and I like to make music. I'm Mr. S, I matter. Ooh, it kind of sounded a lot like Are You Matter song. Do you remember that one? Big and the small, or even when you fall, first and the last, you matter. Now instead, what if you could say your name? I'm da-da-da, and I like... What do you like to do? Maybe you could share it with your body. And I like to eat pizza, or and I like to play basketball. I'm da-da-da, I matter. Now you know what's beautiful about this is where this could take you in the classroom. When I shared this with my students, some asked, Mr. S, could we say we matter at the end? Because then it's a little less just about us and about our whole class as a community. And that was a beautiful, powerful thing to hear our students share. Another student asked, well, when I share something about myself, can I talk a little bit about it? Of course. So then they shared their songs. And as a teacher, I asked them a few questions to dive into. Oh, I didn't know you play the cello. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because maybe they said, and I like to play the cello. Wow. And that illuminated so many deep conversations in a music classroom for our students to have with one another. And some students who had known each other for years learned something new about one another through this song. How beautiful a space is that for us to build for our students. And I think now, more than ever, is a time that we need to show our students that they matter. And we need to take that extra time to ask them some questions about themselves so they can share not just with you, but with their entire class. It might be the only time that entire day, that entire week, that they felt like they truly mattered. So, I hope you take this story. I hope you take the song. I hope you take this way to create our own songs with your students. And you see where that might take you in your classroom. I think you'll find it's a really beautiful place to be. Again, my name is Matthew Stensrud. I'm so thankful to be sharing here on Teaching with Orff today. Make sure you check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Mr. S. Orff. That's M-I-S-T-E-R-S, Orff, O-R-F-F. I'd love to stay in touch with you and continue to explore these stories and more together. See you next time.